Hello everybody, Christian from Treasure Town here, and today I'm really excited because we have my home state of Connecticut. The Connecticut State Quarter. Will be going over the ones that are worth more money than regular 25 cents. So it could be an error, it could be a variety, it could be something completely different like a conditional rarity, but we'll be covering those. There are a few varieties on this one that can be challenging to find, but I'll have the explanation for you. And yeah, basically give you everything you want to know if you've come across one of these Connecticut quarters. Let's go to my presentation. So let's chat about this 1999 Connecticut statehood quarter, my home state. There's going to be a fair amount of double die reverses to look for. We got the Charter Oak, super old oak tree in Connecticut. You can pause for more information, but I want to get into some of the double dies, and there's more information at johnwexlersdoubledie.com. But you can see here, there's going to be some extra trees in the reverse and or branches. Now, this is challenging, and maybe warrants a larger study, but there are some extra trees, your branches beyond the ones shown here, but I did want to give a good sampling, whether it's on sort of the left stem or the other part of the tree. There are a variety of different, potential extra branch ones, and their values aren't going to be too much over sort of the $3 to $10 range, just because it's not like there's one really dramatic extra branch. You sort of see little extra ones all over, and they're maybe more common to be able to sort of find just sort of snuck in different places on the on the reverse of the coin, but there's 6 total here, and it's something that's fun to search for. I think that it's maybe not the most obvious, like the extra leaf on the Wisconsin quarter, but it's still something to search for. Plus, there's the conditional rarity aspect. Mint State 69, this is a $10,000 coin. That's only a PCGS. You're going to have to sort of be strategic and careful in terms of how you submit them, because most of the coins that you'd have at this point are not going to be in that condition range, and similar values. There's just no known Mint State 69s on the D Mint Mark quarter. It's not worth sending in the clad proofs, nor really the silver proofs, because there's not enough value upside, but there are some unbelievable error coins or just different types of coins, like this experimental planchet 1999 coin. They sort of tried them out on all different 1999 quarters, and there's also like 100 grain similar sort of gold coloring that might have been used on the Sacagawea planchet on the 2000 Massachusetts quarter. In any case, this sold for about $5,000. There hasn't been much in the way of these experimental planchet coins coming up for auction recently. There's also some really dramatic, I was bidding just for reference on a coin that sold for about $75. It was just a regular off-center, maybe 30% off-center coin. There's some really fabulous 1999 errors, though, like this bonded pair. So 2 planchets got stuck and like punched together, and the metal fused and they stuck together permanently. So that's why it's called bonded. But the metal gets super distorted and it's been struck 3 times. Really interesting coin, over $3,000. This is a feeder finger fragment. It used to be just called aluminum scrap, but sold for about $900, and just shows the breadth of interesting things that could happen. Basically, the feeder fingers make sure the coins are going the right area, and sometimes as they're being struck, sometimes some of the fragments or the feeder fingers sort of fall off, break apart, and some of that gets struck. Now, it's not very common, so this was quite a nice find, but sort of a good recap of the different things to look for. Again, fair bit of upside for the any Philadelphia Mint quarter with the double dies, also conditional rarities, also some fun things to think about on the errors side. So hope that this was helpful for everything you need to know on the Connecticut statehood quarter. Thanks for watching the video. I'd encourage you to like the video, comment, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. And I also have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and some other social media platforms. You can also go to my main channel website, treasuretownYT.com, to learn more about the channel and sort of stay in contact. I also will eventually host all of these videos on coinsmetalscards.com, which will be both news, marketplace, and coin information. I do have the goal of eventually getting pretty much every U.S. coin, date, mint mark, denomination on the channel with a similar video to the one that you just watched, and that will likely all be hosted there. And then I also have treasuretowncoins.com, which is sort of my coin dealing wing, coin dealing only entity that is a little bit less focused on content production. So thank you so much, and I'll look forward to seeing you on some of my other videos. I also have videos that are not just the date mint mark denomination recap in this format, so you can check some of those out, and I'll have fun seeing you there.